What's up, guys? It's Dunn
and Drew.
Make sure y'all subscribe.
And also click the bell to get notifications for right when we upload new videos.
Dunn and Drew, baby.
Swear I should be locked up for stupid that I did, but I'm a champion. So I turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire. Put my soul through the fire.
Damn, I recorded. I wish I was recording when I said that. Let's restart it. Hold on.
Say it again.
You ever get just sick of doing this? Was that a cum rag?
Yeah, sometimes. Oh, shit. How'd you know? I didn't even have to say nothing.
Look at it. It's barely opening.
What do you mean look at it?
It's barely opening.
Damn, why is it green?
It's just like paper mache.
Barely opening.
I don't like putting really inappropriate things at the beginning of the episode because I feel like that's easier for a relative to see. Like a relative ain't going to stay. I like putting our dirty stuff at the end because a relative or someone I really respect and don't want to see this isn't going to stay till the end typically. They'll get bored. But we put something.
You're not giving friends and family a lot of credit there.
Yeah, I'm not. But you put something dirty and stuff like that at the beginning, it's a little dangerous. So.
Well, I just started recording now, so you'll have to use Zoom audio for the beginning.
Ew.
No beanie today.
Yeah, what's up with that? Thank God. Shit was pissing me off.
Why? It's just a beanie.
Maybe you were just pissing me off in general.
I barely talk to you. How do I piss you off?
That's why.
It's because you give me one-word answers. I don't want to have conversation like with short responder, buddy. It is what it is. I'm looking jacked. Oh my goodness. Take a screenshot of this Kodak moment.
This is gonna be the thumbnail.
Did you pose? You gotta do it.
Yeah, I pose. I'll be able to grab it. I'm in this conversation with my mom. It's about coronavirus, so I figured we should get that out of the way now.
Why? Because our cases are rising?
Yeah, she made a post on Facebook kind of upset about people not taking responsibility to behave more out in public to like keep the spread down. But because she has her father, my grandpa's in AL at an assisted living facility, and she wants to see him, and she feels like she can't see him until the cases get under control. But I'm telling her, even if, like, you can't control people, so even if you made masks mandatory, or even if you just, like, convince people you need to wear these things, you need to wear masks and wash your hands, even if that did happen and everything was still open, people were still being appropriate, wearing masks in public, like, the virus is still out there. So even if you do bring them down enough and you open these facilities, you're still going to get someone that walks into a facility or an elderly person who leaves, goes and visits family and comes back and brings the virus, and it's going to spread around the facility. Like that's going to happen, whether the cases are very low or not. Until it's completely gone, until there's a vaccine, I don't see like assisted living facilities or nursing homes opening, and I don't think
until it becomes like the common cold where we can just go outside and be normal and catch it and just recover quickly. But
I don't think that's
not the case currently.
I don't think that ever happens. I think you need a vaccine. What's wrong? Am I lagging?
What are you, Dr. Drew? Shit.
Well, it's not like coronavirus is going to turn into the common cold. It's not.
I'm saying until it becomes a time where we can just go outside and not worry about it.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But, you know, our moms are in that generation where everything to them is sketchy and they watch the news all the time. So they're constantly living in fear.
My stepdad, there's either CNN or what's the other, MSNBC is always on television. Like nothing else is on TV.
That's horrible.
I know. I don't know how he does it.
My dad watches CNN every day, dabbles in Fox too, just to get other perspectives.
Smart.
But he's not like my mom where he's like constantly just spewing pessimism every day, in every moment, every situation you could possibly live in. My mom is like negative about it.
Yeah.
Watches too much news.
Yeah,
You can never be too careful. Remember when you came to the crib?
Yeah, yelled at me for not having a mask in the car.
Where's your mask, boy? Mom, it's okay.
She got me
We're
one
young.
now.
If we get it. Yeah, I did. Go Jags.
All right, intro time. I feel like I was going through some past notes and some past episodes, and I kind of got nostalgic. So I feel like I want to bring back an old segment, but in a new way. So instead of these shout-outs being shout-outs, they're going to be called Kings of the Weekend because we only have a few a week that we shout out. So these are going to be the 2 or 3 Kings of the Weekends every week. So let's play the theme song.
The Kings of
All right.
It's a great tune.
The first king is going to Anthony Gibbs, who left us a YouTube comment. He said, "Hey, yo, it's Anthony from Indianapolis. I've been listening since last summer, and I can tell y'all got real bro love going on. It's one of the reasons why it's so funny and such a good listen. You guys have genuine conversation that isn't sugar-coated one bit. Thanks for bringing an untold amount of laughs to my life. Now take a shot for me, fellas." Should we? Do we have to, since he said that?
He did ask. I don't have the bottle within
either.
reach.
That'd be really annoying to do. Next shot we will dedicate it to you, Anthony.
Or we take one. We'll take one off screen,
Okay, yeah, well.
and we'll clip that.
Shout out to @TevinJC93 for retweeting last episode link. And we're in the episode officially. So your turn, Eric.
So when you told me to send you the Kings of the Weekend audio, I thought we were about to come up with Kings of the Weekend. I was like, shit.
Did you?
I mean, off the top of my penis, I would have said Bubba Wallace.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, obviously. Any NASCAR fans out there, let me know if he's going to be driving that car for the rest of the season, or is that just a one-off? Be consistent.
Aren't you a NASCAR fan? What do you mean, any NASCAR fans? How do you not know?
Because
How do you not know this? God, you're fake.
I'm not a fan anymore. I told you this. I only go to the 500 because I get free tickets.
If his last name was Earnhardt, you'd know.
Yeah,
Bubba Earnhardt.
If this was 2008, yeah, I would know. But NASCAR fell off for me.
Did you see Dale Jr. raced in a race recently?
Yeah,
I thought he was retired.
He's thinking about it. I think this is his last year.
Oh.
Thought he was retired too, but see, my NASCAR memory is off. But what up, guys?
You know whose else last year it is? Ray Ciccarelli. We'll get into that later.
Who? What up, guys? I had a chill week. Very chill week. You could tell I'm like really relaxed right now. No alcohol in me.
Wow.
Back in the gym grind. So don't do that too much. Even though my sister did bring a big, huge box of like 20 bottles of alcohol. My dad laid them all out on the table, but your boy's not going to touch them. Not much going on in the life of Dunn. So recently, this month, next month, either probably August, September.
Well, you got something
going
on next month. We'll talk about that later.
But I have been having dreams every day of the week. Drew was in 2 of them. Cute ass.
Aww.
Yeah, I tell you the dreams every time I have one with you in it. I tell you what it is.
Okay, well, I'm trying to give my impression that I haven't heard you say that, so you ruined it for the listeners.
Well, I'm sorry.
And
it's weird. I've never had dreams this frequently.
Of men?
Oh, I've had dreams of men plenty of times.
Oh yeah, the one in high school.
I'm bi. But for me, man, my life ain't been exciting since April, I feel like. But this past weekend, I hung out with my nieces.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you have an interjection?
I know, I keep interjecting.
You're gonna try to tell me how my life's been exciting?
No, I'm trying to tell you that no one really has, unless you're disobeying CDC guidelines.
It's true.
Which a lot of people are.
Unless you're Dan Bilzerian. Google it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I hung out with my nieces this week. Yay. It was one of their birthdays. They turned 3. Yeah, exactly.
That was a late year.
That's how I was feeling. 3. That's when I moved to Daytona Beach. Been here ever since. But I'm back for another week in the gym. That's all I've been doing, you know. I just go to the gym, come back, eat, maybe watch a movie, chill, talk about race, and the next day comes. You know, it's been quarantine, been slow. Corona been slowing shit down in my life, but whatever. I'll get through it. But if you watch my Snapchat stories, you know there's usually an aggressive-ass dog that I walk by, and it hasn't been in my stories recently. Thought he died. But I think they just went on vacation because I saw it the other day. So he's back, and he'll be making an appearance this week on my stories. Hopefully he's outside. I remember one day, because someone replied to one of my stories and said, hey, put your hand in there and pet him. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll try it. And the one day I did, the motherfucker almost ripped my hand off. So don't think I'm going to try that again. But low-key a cute dog, just very mean.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, if that fence wasn't there, your boy would be running every day. And I'm sure I'd get bit in the back because I ain't out running no dog, bitch. Do we have any hurricanes? There any hurricanes out there? Slow season?
The Atlantic and Gulf Basin are both very calm right now. We are tracking a disturbance coming off the Africa Mediterranean area, but we're kind of dismissing it. We think it's going to go off towards the European Union. But, you know, just everything, we're just tracking, keeping an eye out on the tropics, as we always do here on Dunn and Drew. So
yeah, we'll be chilling. Like I said, you know, hurricanes come mostly in August, September. It's gonna be a smooth summer.
Yeah,
next week.
Shit could change on the day, on the dot.
Yeah, for real.
Daily.
Moving on to NFL, there's been like no news with the NFL, and you would think that with 2.5 months left until the season, that there would be some sort of inkling that the season was gonna have fans. Or they're not saying shit. We don't know shit. Everyone just keeps saying the season's going to go on as scheduled as usual. Nothing's going to change. But I find that hard to believe, especially with all these other major sports leagues coming up with the decisions about either not restarting the season or skeptical about restarting the season. And the NFL is just sitting back, just
we're not used to this.
Chair.
We're not used to the NFL just letting things happen. They usually have to be in the spotlight for every month, really. Have you gotten any whiffs, or maybe have you dreamed, maybe in your dream, have you thought of any injury list candidates this season?
Bro, I can't think about NFL at all right now. I've been trying to get excited for the season, but
you don't even know if it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's just like I have no idea what's going to happen come August when they're supposed to have preseason. The only thing I've heard so far is that they're trying to shorten the preseason. They're thinking about having maybe like 2 preseason games, and that's it.
Oh, that'd be a relief.
But to even have that, you have to have training camp. They haven't had any of that yet, and we're nearing July now. So you're not just going to start the season without training camp. So I think they're going to announce some shit like later into the fall or the beginning of fall saying, hey, we're going to push shit back a little bit. That's my take. Because they're too quiet right now. And they're just letting things slide. But, you know, summer's usually very active for NFL offseason, but there's been nothing so far. So I don't think we're going to have an on-time season.
You think they can allow the season to happen with fans if they require fans to wear masks? You just sit way too close. There's no... This is so difficult. Like, a
social distance NFL stadium. Imagine that.
And can you even imagine being in a stadium, especially the Jaguar Stadium, anywhere? Really, it's hot everywhere. But can you imagine that Florida heat, week 1, wearing a mask, try breathing in your own hot air?
And then you're sitting 3 seats down from me. I gotta be like, yo, good shit.
Yeah,
that would be ass.
That would be good. Good thing we have long arms.
The only thing I've heard is that it would either be 50% capacity, no fans. That's it. And I can't imagine an NFL game with no fans.
Yeah, I can imagine an NBA game sooner.
Yeah.
Speaking of NBA, you said, I think you text me, or was it last episode, something about them bringing family and friends to the games or on their trip with them.
Yeah, apparently the players were going to go first, and then family and friends of the playoff teams would show up.
So does that mean they're going to be allowed in the stadiums, in the arenas?
Hey, I told you that would be dope if it was just the families of the players in the
stadium.
stadium.
It would be really. It'd be like an AAU game.
Get Bronny in there, flicking off Doncic.
Yeah, at least they'd have some kind of noise, and they'd have some kind of cutaway shots for the production crew to go to, because like they're gonna be searching for things to shoot. I mean, you can always do player reaction shots for days, but
yeah, but I didn't see anything about them letting the family and friends attend the games. They just said they're gonna travel with them.
Give the teams a certain amount of tickets they can give out.
But have you seen all the recent news about the players not wanting to start the season? There's some players that don't want to start the season.
Yeah, I saw something about Kyrie Irving, and I didn't read too much into it. It was either, here's my take, with only seeing Kyrie Irving and him not wanting the season start. I'm guessing it's either he doesn't think it should start because of the coronavirus, or he doesn't think it should start because he wants to protest the season because Black Lives Matter.
It's both. A little bit of both.
Okay.
And the funny thing is, he's not even healthy right now, so he wouldn't even be playing. That's one thing.
Then you're not allowed to say anything if you're not playing. You can't make the rules if they don't pertain to you.
Right. He's been getting roasted for that, but he's a part of the NBA Players Association, so he kind of has a voice, I guess. But he's like brand new to that.
What's the criteria? Just saying, yeah, I'll do it.
Like,
what's the criteria to be
players voting for him? And we choose Kyrie. But the league is split. I saw,
split?
Pretty split, yeah.
Oh,
obviously,
goodness.
There's like LeBron obviously wants the season to start.
Yeah, he wants that ring.
Yeah, Kuzma obviously. There's another guy.
Zion even talk? What's Zion
No, he doesn't talk.
Do you even have a Twitter?
I saw
his Twitter's probably still run by like the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Zion not going on social media. That boy living life. He's the king in New Orleans now. Sorry, Drew Brees. But obviously Kyrie, Lou Williams, and Dwight Howard said that basketball would take away from the current movement going on, Black Lives Matter. Carmelo Anthony said he's worried about the safety and the precautions they're going to take to protect him.
That's because Carmelo was like 50, so he's more.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of both. Some players are like Black Lives, and they don't want to take away, and they don't want the distractions of the league. Some are just like, how are we going to stay healthy during this? Because we're going to be contained in this little Walt Disney World area for maybe 3 months. So
yeah, I can definitely see it taking the attention away. Because once people have an outlet to take their mind off of something, they stop fuming about something else.
See, I don't think it would take it away from what's going on right now, because the momentum's already slowed down a little bit in the mainstream media aspect. So the NBA coming back could bring that back to a national spotlight, because the only way you're seeing protests right now are from people on Twitter posting shit from like Seattle and DC or wherever else there's protests. But
Wendy's in Atlanta.
Oh God. Another one. But yeah, we're not seeing it on the news anymore. It's all on social media. So the momentum's already slowed down in that aspect. But I feel like just because the NBA's coming back, if there's already people that are still out protesting, just because basketball's back doesn't mean people aren't going to just stop all of a sudden caring. Some people will, but that means they never cared in the first place. But that's just my take. If the NBA season comes back, We're still living the same life. Just we got basketball games now some days of the week. But whatever. Some of those NBA players weren't even out there protesting. So maybe they just don't want to compete because they're not going to win.
Yeah, they don't want LeBron to get another title. They want the Lakers to win.
But those NBA players, those NFL players, they're political. You know, Kaepernick knelt. The NBA players wore the "I Can't Breathe" shirts when Eric Gardner got killed. It's not going to take it away because the players are activists during the games all the time. And Popovich speaks out about the shit all the time. Steve Kerr all the time.
LeBron, every single Instagram post.
Yeah. So, unless all those people just stop talking about it, there's not going to be a distraction because politics is...
Yeah, Steve Kerr going to talk about every... although the Warriors probably ain't... The Warriors not playing, are they?
Oh, yeah.
Warriors he's pissed he's not going to be able to talk about it at a press conference.
Damn.
He loves talking.
So got the worst record in the league.
Yeah, how are they going to get the first pick? Yeah, so we pretty much have the lottery teams already set.
Mm-hmm.
They just have to do the balls.
I think it's different the way they choose it now.
Do they even know who's
wrong?
Like, do they even know who's they're gonna draft? Because no March Madness, you don't really know who has the championship mentality. They should hold off on the draft.
No draft this year. What are those players gonna do? Just go to the G League?
I don't know. That's weird. They're not gonna know who has it.
Bro, I forgot we didn't get March Madness. Fuck. Damn. This year sucks. Getting depressed just thinking about living.
Okay.
Let me chill. Let me chill.
NASCAR. Oh, yeah, NASCAR. So we have a new How am I the NASCAR fan now? They banned the flag. This should be you. This is your segment.
I'm not a NASCAR fan.
You are now.
You stay wanting me to be.
So we have a new segment. It's called NASCAR. We got a lot of news to cover this week because we haven't done a NASCAR segment ever. Bubba Wallace. So if you missed things, Bubba Wallace introduced his Black Lives Matter car.
He finished 11th.
Oh, so he didn't wreck? He didn't get wrecked?
He didn't get wrecked.
I saw Black Twitter saying we're going after we're living in the mentions of whoever wrecks Bubba
Black
Wallace
Twitter.
car.
It was me.
Oh.
I'm just Twitter.
I just saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, I was thinking that they were going to let him win. It's a very short track, and Bubba Wallace has had success there in the Truck Series. Why do I know this? And I watched most of the race, and he was climbing up in the standings. I think he started in like the 30s, and every tier he was like going up. So I was like, they're really letting this motherfucker win. But he ultimately finished 11th, didn't break the top 10. But the good thing is he didn't crash or get wrecked. So I was worried about that because it was a small track, very tight, and those cars, they be flipping like real easily. But he held his ground, got 11th, and I wonder if he's racing that car anymore. But we'll look that up later. But I don't think he is.
So after this, next piece of news, NASCAR then banned the Confederate flag, and a news that really no one saw coming because you could tell this flag is a thing at NASCAR more than any other sport, really.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's definitely a clothing item, well sought after. Bumper sticker, all that.
Jeans, shorts, hats, bandanas, stickers, socks.
Yeah, you probably notice it more than I do.
Sunglasses. Yeah, I notice it. Even at this last race in February, Daytona 500, there was a lot of Confederate being worn. And I was thinking about doing a video of counting them all, like that Vine I did where I was counting all the black people at Walmart. And I counted all the black people at a NHL hockey game. I was going to do counting all the Confederate flags at the 500, but I was like, let me chill. But there were a lot.
So after that, this man named Ray Ciccarelli supposed to say who?
I thought you were going to say who.
Oh.
God, we're not in sync.
Dang it, not in sync. I should have turned that blue for you. He says he's done from NASCAR. So, first of all, rest in peace to a true legend. We're going to miss you. Second, he said something in his reasoning that I thought was pretty ironic. He said, I don't believe... First of all, his Facebook page was not verified. So, was this even him? Does he even exist? He says, I don't believe... I don't believe in kneeling during the anthem, nor taking people right to fly whatever flag they love. So, it's like... In one instance, he doesn't support expression, freedom of expression, kneeling during the anthem. In another stance, he does support freedom of expression, wanting people to fly whatever flag they want. So it's like he's picking and choosing which, and I feel like that's obviously a common theme. This isn't new to anyone. We all know the people that are picking and choosing on this. What to support and what not to support in this debate, this topic. So yeah, NASCAR takes a turn for the better.
Yeah, I see what you did there. What was he? He was 50? Was he 40 or 50?
I don't know.
Ray. Who's Ray? Yeah, he won. I saw he won 0 races.
Oh, jeez.
He led 0 races, got 0 pole positions. Saw somebody say he was just driving left his whole career for no reason.
Maybe he was driving right. Maybe that's why he never won.
That's true. Could have been driving right. But yeah, NASCAR coming out with a statement it was like 1 or 2 days after Bubba Wallace said he wanted to see the Confederate flag removed from NASCAR. After Bubba Wallace came out and said that, NASCAR was like, bet. We're going to put out this statement. It's banned now.
They probably did say bet too.
Yeah.
They probably replied bet.
All right, Bubba, bet. But NASCAR has tried this in the past because when I did a NASCAR collaboration 2 500s ago, in the rules it said don't show any Confederate flags in my posts. Oh, wow. So they've been against it.
They've been kind of run from that image.
Because they know that their fan base loves to fly that damn flag. But the woman that I was working with for the collaboration, she also said that they're trying to get a new audience, which makes sense why they're trying to use me and trying to get more black people. And you should have seen all the black people that were tweeting, yo, when we pulling up to the next race? But honestly, I don't think this is going to get any more black people to the races just for banning the flag.
How about the apparel? I see the Eminem jacket is pretty well accept. What word am I? Well approved in the black community. The Eminem
jacket. I ain't seen that shit.
What driver is that? I thought you had one too. What jacket did you wear to the 500 a couple Februarys ago?
I just had a NASCAR jacket that said NASCAR. Oh, it was black.
Maybe it was. I think it was Russell Westbrook that was wearing. It's an old picture, but
I don't know who drives the Eminem car now. But back in the day, it was Elliott Sadler.
God,
chill.
Elliott Sadler.
Bring it up. Google it.
Yeah, it was Russell Westbrook wearing the Eminem jacket. I mean, that's pretty clean.
NASCAR
jackets are.
NASCAR got some dope swag, but the product on the screen that we watching is not that great.
Yeah.
Yes. It was fun from age 6 to 13, but I'm over it now. Maybe I'll. And the reason why I'm over it now is because back when I watched it as a kid, the drivers had personality. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but now the drivers just don't stand out. They don't have personality. It's kind of like, I don't want to compare this to the wrong sport. It's kind of like how you don't really know players in Major League Baseball. There's not really personalities out there. You know them by name because of how well they play on the field, but you could walk into a Walmart, see like a 4-time MLB World Series champion and not know who it is. And that's how I feel like NASCAR is, where back when I was a kid, I could recognize drivers' faces because they all had personality. And there was a lot more variety of winners back then.
Give me some personalities. What was Earnhardt like?
Bro, they all talked the same. It was just it's just the way they looked in the car they drove. You matched their car because the cars were so vibrant. You matched the cars and the sponsors on their hood with the man who drove them, and that's just how I connected them all.
I love Gordon's 24 car.
Yeah, Rainbow Warrior, babe.
Yeah,
DuPont.
And then he went to the Flames.
Got
the Flames
nice.
inside.
I don't remember that
one. Yeah.
Damn. So you used to watch. Oh, Ken brought you up. Oh, Ken Willis.
I could go pull out. I had some model cars. I saw you going through. How'd your eBay go?
Nobody bought those.
Okay.
But, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they'll be worth more down the road.
You listed them and stuff?
Yeah, I listed all my cars. I just actually packaged them up today because they got no sale. I had them laid out on my floor, but I packaged them up in a box. But I kept the Earnhardt and the Earnhardt Jr. car because those were my favorite drivers back in the day. So I'm going to keep those big ones. But I didn't get any sales on those. I sold two things. I sold Raggedy Ann dolls. And then the other two things that I sold, I already owned. And they were
Did you list the cars at a price, or did you put them up for bid?
So for every item, I did a certain price, like a buy now price, and I also did like a lowest bid on all the items.
No one's really biting on any NASCAR.
But it got like 50 views, but no one sent me any offers. So I was like, whatever, let me pack them up and just keep them in the garage till another day. But last thought on the Confederate flag is there's going to be some rebels that still go to NASCAR games that want to wear the Confederate flag. So I'm curious to see how NASCAR will enforce this new rule.
Well, they'll probably do it at the gate.
Yeah, but what if somebody brings in something in the backpack and hides it and then puts it on when they come
I'm sure it'll start by someone complaining in the stands. And then once they complain, they'll have security come down, and it'd be a mess. But I don't know. I don't see anyone complaining. Like, you gotta get someone that really doesn't want that.
Yeah, you're gonna need me.
Yeah,
you're gonna need me in the stands making another video in the Jag Stadium with the lady, and then the selfie video next to you. But I feel like there's so many people that go to these races that are pro Confederate flag that it's gonna be a losing battle for me. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but this last race that they had, I think it was today at the Homestead, they allowed fans. It was the first race they allowed fans to come back. Of course, it's Florida, so our cases are going up. But we'll see what happens next season when more people are going to the races. But I'm nervous. There's gonna be some fights over this flag. But at least they didn't line up outside the speedway and with torches.
Set it on fire.
Or just no rallies, no KKK rallies, because they're the main ones flying that thing.
No, I don't think they fly that flag.
They do.
Do they?
They do. Look it up.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe there's a KKK flag.
There's
maybe that's
both.
it.
They use
maybe
both.
that is the flag.
Jesus. They fly like 3 flags. Why, they a nation? What are you looking at? Are you nervous?
I was looking at. I only have one of them here. I was seeing if I had the other.
Jesus.
On to rants, raves, and reviews. I got a rant. It's a good one. You eat at Chipotle anymore?
Oh, God damn.
Ew, gross.
I had it last week.
Oh, okay. So you get a bowl, don't you?
Nowadays, yes, but I've had burritos. Fuck.
So when I go and I don't get a bowl. I like a burrito because I like feeling it. It's nice and soft and warm,
moist.
And it's just easy to eat. It's a burrito.
Unless they wrap it like shit.
Yeah, you don't need a fork. But when I go, it's like every time this last time, it might be a while before I go back because I was standing in line. She gets, you know how they have the to-go station now?
Yeah.
Because they have the normal station, then they have the to-go station to make them quick. They did that when Chipotle was like really banging and they were busy all the time. Now, I never wait in line, hardly ever at Chipotle. And before,
you trust that?
Even before
you trust them to make that order correctly?
No, like I wait in line, but I'm saying Chipotle isn't as crowded as it once was. So I just go in and there's barely any line there. It's not like I ordered online. Gotcha. So I go in, walk up to the counter, and I say, okay, I want burrito, please, white rice, black beans, yada, yada, yada. And then we get to the protein, and I'm like, I want chicken. And I said it like that because someone from the to-go station was bringing in their chicken container and they brought in their steak container and we're going to fill it up from the main station. They set the container in the chicken container. Right, the base of the steak is sitting in the chicken container as she scoops chicken into it. They just have no regard for sanitation. And when they drag your burrito, like the burrito is always bigger than the tinfoil that they put it on.
Yeah, it is.
So they put it on there, and then they just drag it across that dirty ass counter. And I'm sure it's not dirty with like dirt and stuff and grime and gross stuff. It's like food, but it's still dragging it across food that you don't know how long it sat there, and you don't want that mixed with your stuff. You get like sauce in there and stuff you don't want. And
sounds like you need a bowl, buddy.
Yeah, I guess I need a bowl. But that wouldn't have solved the first issue. Well, I did go to Moe's the other day.
Good shit.
Moe's has so many options. Like
I like Moe's better, low key.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the mood I'm in. Chipotle tastes healthier, but yeah, Moe's you can get.
Moe's burritos are way tighter. I don't know why.
I also
they're always wrapped tighter.
Moe's also has mushrooms, which I like. Sauteed mushrooms.
In a burrito.
Yes.
You're sick.
Are you kidding me? I'm just white.
Sick. That's a white people thing?
Maybe. I think so.
Sauteed mushrooms.
That's our thing. So.
Fungus.
Burrito, what was I saying? Moe's. Oh, yeah. They give you chips at Moe's. It is a little more expensive, though. But they give you chips for free. And their lettuce is better.
And they got a salsa bar.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I don't like hot sauce.
It's salsa,
I
not
know.
hot sauce. They got a hot one, but looks like we've come to agreement that our next date is Moe's.
If we ever see each other again.
We will. You need to relax with that.
Speaking of hot sauce, let me give you my hemorrhoid review. We're doing reviews
How's the cream?
before raves. So, here's my process. Well, first of all, what was once a rant is now a review. As my hemorrhoids have dissolved, well, I'd say all but dissolved on my anus. Some of the worst, most annoying pain I've ever had. It's like strep throat on your asshole. I told you that. Because like strep throat.
I couldn't relate though. I've never had strep.
What? You have you've had a sore throat.
Yeah,
though.
I've had a sore throat.
So it's like it's this
sore
bad
throat in my ass.
Bad sore throat to where it hurts even when you're not swallowing. So that's what it's like on your butt. Well, how bad mine was. And whenever you poop, obviously it hurts, or when you wipe. I think so. Okay, so it was bad. You started with Vaseline, no good because it wasn't healing it, or it wasn't making the pain go away. So I'm like, all right. After like 5 days, I'm like, all right, I need to go to the store, get Preparation H. And when you're at the store, I'm gonna tell you now, so you don't have to ask. Preparation H is near the laxatives. I was looking near the ointments, and then I was looking near the pain relievers. But if you want Preparation H, it's near the laxatives, which makes sense because if you're having anal issues, or if you're having constipation issues where you need laxatives, then you probably have a hemorrhoid because you're trying to squeeze it out. I'm not constipated. I haven't been constipated in a while. I told you that story. I was once, and when I was a kid, like 15, constipated every day for like a year. So that wasn't the issue this time. And I had to actually ask for the Preparation H because I couldn't find it. And the guy was pretty nice. He wanted to take a look. I pulled down my pants, and he's like, "Yep, that's what you need." And he showed me the aisle, and pulled down my pants again, which was weird. And he applied the ointment for me.
You got to apply it with your fingers?
No, I applied. So what I did, I bought the wipes, and then I also the Preparation H has wipes and they have cream, so I bought both. I think I overdid it though because it started to get raw. It helped in the beginning, but then I used it too much, I think, because it started to not feel good anymore. But then I let back on the dosage.
But after a week of using that, you've noticed it to go down a little bit.
I feel so much better right now. Like it's barely there anymore.
Yet you still went back to Popeyes for some spicy chicken.
I didn't get spicy chicken, but I did go to Popeyes today, I will regret it probably. But yeah, that's my review. Hemorrhoids are bad, but make sure you get some Preparation H to heal yourself.
Hopefully I never have one. Never had that problem.
I hope you.
We doing reviews?
Yeah, you can go next.
Did you see Dave Chappelle's new special?
Yes, I will consume all of Dave Chappelle's content.
Yes.
Wherever it is.
It trended a day after it was released. So that's how I saw it, because Dave Chappelle was trending on Twitter. So I clicked it, found that he had just done a new special. I think it was in Ohio. Could be wrong. But
outside is pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. Like an open mic type of venue.
Well, and you went
on a farm.
And he went pretty short too, 20-something minutes.
Yeah, 27 minutes, but a very strong, powerful, concise 27 minutes.
He just mixes serious with laughter so easily.
Yeah, like when he said, "I got pussy jokes."
he's like, "Am I boring you? I got some pussy jokes."
But I loved how he said that we don't want to fucking hear from celebrities.
Oh,
right
God,
now.
yes, I love that part.
Because as you guys know, we hate celebrities.
Fuck celebrities.
To an extent.
You saw that video? Like, this is what I'm talking about. That video that those celebrities were in when they did that black and white video. I'm
hate that shit.
Fuck off. God.
I hated the NFL one too.
I didn't watch that one. I couldn't.
Even though they were all... I don't find it authentic. It's like they're doing it to fit in almost, in my opinion. I know they have good intentions, but it's cringy to have a scripted message and cut back and forth between all these different people. Why couldn't all these people individually just say something? Why does it have to be...
Well, I think it's cringy anytime someone apologizes. You could disagree with me here, but I think it's cringy that whenever someone apologizes for their white privilege.
Give me an example.
It was like that
like
video.
The DM
They're like,
I got?
Share it? I don't think I saw that.
Oh, I didn't send a picture. I just said somebody's mom sent me the long DM on Instagram saying that they're apologizing.
Yeah, like...
I've gotten a lot of messages like that, though.
I'm okay with people observing that they may have subtle, subconscious, forgetting the word, biases, but this could be on. I think this is on a case-by-case basis. I don't think just because we're white, we're racist and need to apologize for being white.
It's not like that video where I forgot what the video was from, but they were in a classroom and they said, "I need all y'all to apologize."
Oh, did you see? How about when the white people were washing their feet? Did you see that one?
I did see that.
Oh my God. or when
oh, we're sorry.
They were preaching, like there was a black lady or a black man shouting out. It sounded like church. He was saying a line, and the white group of white people on their knees were repeating it back, like apologizing and stuff.
Interesting.
I just find that.
Well, let me correct myself. I didn't mean people were telling me that they're sorry for the white privilege. They were mostly saying they're sorry for the way white people have treated black people over the years. So they were apologizing on behalf of their race.
On behalf of the people within their race that are...
For the way niggas have been treated.
Okay.
So, I'm not really sure how to reply to messages like
just
that.
Say I accept your apology.
I accept your apology. But we got a long way to go. But yeah, Dave Chappelle's stand-up was almost had me in tears.
Well, I thought he was gonna cry.
It was like church, almost. Not the lame church, but like
Black church.
A sermon that moves you, because you could feel the anger, the pain in his voice. Because was Dave Chappelle like 40 years old, 50 years old?
There are a couple moments that I took away.
And he has a grandparent that was a slave. So I can't imagine what Dave Chappelle's life was growing up, like learning and having family discussions and seeing what he's seen up until now, because we're only 27 and we've seen a shit ton. He's seen all of what we've seen, plus all the years he was alive, and it's still happening today. So the fact that he's able to just acknowledge that and doesn't have to come out and always, have a message every time this shit happens, it was good for him to realize that, because he knows what the fuck's going on, which is what he said. And everyone does. Like, every black celebrity knows what's going on. We don't need to hear from them every time something bad happens.
Well,
we need to hear from white people acknowledging that there's a problem.
My favorite takeaway was when he said he doesn't need to talk because he's seeing the streets and the streets are talking for themselves.
Yeah,
I think they put it pretty good there.
He had a lot of good metaphors in there, a lot of good shit in there. 27 minutes too.
When he went from the earthquake.
Yeah.
How long is earthquake, and then that's when I thought he was gonna start crying. I was like, oh my God.
The earthquake, and then when he told the story of the black cop that murdered 2 other cops, and then like 400 cops ganged up on that guy to murder him because one of their own got taken.
Yeah, that was my second favorite part, when he's like, so you see how your police force responds when you lose one of your own. Why don't you understand how we're responding when we lose one of our own?
I'll paraphrase it. How the fuck can't you see what the hell going on?
Yeah, that's how he said it. Because that actually stuck with me, because I hadn't thought of that way. Like, I think you may have said this last on our episode. It's like when a black person sees another black person, there's a special kind of bond that you have. Without, it's like maybe like a 6'5" person seeing a 6'5" person. It's like you've been through kind of the same experiences. I'm not saying 6'5" people are discriminated.
Yeah, we've all heard the "you play sports" line.
Yeah,
6'5".
Yeah,
all the 6'5" guys.
So it's like, it's like a special. So you have something in common just by looking at someone. So that's why everyone's it's so easy to see yourself on the news when you see someone killed. But you don't see it from white people. Like when a white person is killed, an unarmed white person is killed by cops. Why do you think? I'm sure there's an easy answer out there. It just popped in my head, so I'm trying to think we could talk about it.
Privilege. I never thought about that because I'm black. But another thing that stood out was the last thing he said, that this was the last stronghold for civil discourse.
What, stand up?
No. All the protesting and rioting and stuff. Oh. Because it has allowed America to wake up. But we can only thank coronavirus for that. Because like I said this many podcasts ago, there was no coronavirus right now, this would have never happened. So by this happening, all these protests, this is the last opportunity for America to change. But if they don't, shit's popping off. More deaths, maybe another civil war, America versus racists. KKK is very prevalent still. But I did see that there were protests in the city that the KKK started in Arkansas. They had Black Lives Matter protests in that city. So, you know, there's been great progress made, but I fear that the racists, though they're out here in public, they are many hiding as well. And those are the ones that we call the silent majority, who come out and swing the votes. But when this election comes up, there's going to be a lot of voter suppression. There's going to be a lot, because not everybody does a mail-in ballot. So depending on which precinct you're voting in, they try to like make the lines longer and all that shit. It's fucked. Saw that happen in Atlanta. But we'll see. Dave Chappelle, 846. Go watch it. Another review, HBO Max. I got rid of my Netflix subscription and I got an HBO Max 7-day trial right now. It ends on Wednesday.
Congrats.
I'll be honest here. The only reason I got it is because there was a brand deal for HBO Max that came in my email, and part of it was like doing videos. Like, so basically they want me to do 30-second to 2-minute ads that will play during or in between or before or after whatever you're watching on HBO Max. So I'm waiting to hear back their counter offer for money, but I downloaded it to see what kind of programs they had on it, and it's really good shit.
Wait,
I might just keep it.
Who wants you to advertise?
HBO Max.
Advertise what? Their own content?
So it would be like, let's say I'm a fan of Harry Potter.
Let's watch an HBO Max movie.
I do a video on my phone, and I talk about why I like Harry Potter, blah, 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 shit like that. And it'll be an ad that they play when someone clicks a Harry Potter movie. It's a weird campaign, cool. But if they don't agree to the compensation that I want, then I won't be extending my HBO Max trial, because I'm not one to sit here and watch a bunch of movies and shit. I've only done it the past 2 days because I have this trial. But when this trial's over, I don't give a shit. Care about TV shows and movies. I only watch them because I got time and I got bored and I'm waiting to hear back from them. But there is a lot of good stuff on there. But it's $14.99, and if I'm not watching that every day, and it's a waste of money to me.
Yeah. HBO has so many things. HBO Go, HBO Max, HBO Now. The hell?
And I was pissed that because I have HBO on my cable, and I can't get HBO Max.
What's the difference between HBO Max and HBO Go?
HBO Max just has more to offer. There's way more programming, more original programming, more. They got the full 24 seasons of Fresh Prince on there.
What?
Or 20? Was it 24 seasons? However many seasons they got all the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episodes on there. They got a shit ton of movies, like new ones, like Joker. I watched. I hadn't seen Joker. I was in the middle of watching Us before this podcast. They have all 7 Harry Potter movies on there.
Okay.
They have all the Lord of the Rings, all of the Hobbits.
I can't wait for Nickelodeon's. I heard weren't they going to come out with their own Disney Plus rival?
I want to see old school Cartoon Network. Did you ever watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
No, but
it wasn't the best.
No, but I watched Scooby-Doo, Johnny Bravo, Tom and Jerry. Dexter's Lab.
Have every single Looney Tunes episode on HBO Max. All the way back to like 1946 with Porky the Pig, because I think he was the original.
Did you see they're gonna remove the gun from a remake?
Elmer Fudd.
Like
Yosemite
it's a hunting
Sam.
gun. Well, I guess if he's using the gun to shoot at people, whatever.
He only uses it to shoot at Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
I did think that was stupid.
Is that gonna cause a mass shooting? Probably not.
That takes away from the whole character. There's no point in having the character if he doesn't have a gun.
Like,
he hunts rabbits.
Doing that, you're trying to be part of the solution. But you got to know that I feel like that's worse PR that you would get for taking the gun out than it is if you left the gun in. Like,
I don't think gun violence starts in cartoons, man.
And if you do that, you're expecting like to be part of the solution, and you're like, all right, if I do this, hopefully gun games will go away. Gun games aren't going to go away. Like, you're going to have Call of Duty and these gun shooters forever. So, and that's obviously worse than just having a guy hold a cartoon musket or whatever he has. Anyway, speaking of Nickelodeon Plus, SpongeBob came out of the closet. Allegedly, something like that. You know what I don't like? You saw Nickelodeon's tweet with SpongeBob, the gay one?
Yeah, I did.
So, don't like what you saw. SpongeBob a hero, ain't he? You don't like that?
No, chill. You know I fuck with the sponge. Yeah, I stay doing voiceovers.
So Nickelodeon tweets. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Celebrating Pride, #Pride with LGBTQ plus community and their allies this month and every month. And they have SpongeBob with a rainbow tie. Now, people were jumping the gun saying SpongeBob's part of the LGBTQ community. The fuck? No. Just because he's supporting them this month with a picture? Mm-hmm. Is this what people were taking and saying that SpongeBob's gay? I like how I'm breaking it down like this, but
yeah, they were. They saw Nickelodeon supporting Pride. Was it Pride Day or Pride Month?
It's Pride Month.
Okay, so Nickelodeon was taking their most famous cartoon and supporting gay pride in a single tweet. They just happened to use SpongeBob because that's their most popular character. So obviously people are going to take that out of context and be like, oh, SpongeBob gay.
And then I saw...
But low-key, SpongeBob's not gay. He has gay tendencies.
Yeah. When I saw another tweet where it said, SpongeBob is gay, me. And it's got
me.
This woman, the meme saying pretends to be shocked. I retweeted it if you want to look it on my Twitter. It says pretends to be shocked, and it's got SpongeBob putting on lipstick, SpongeBob with a wig on, SpongeBob with some decorative glasses, SpongeBob with an old woman's outfit on, SpongeBob with a flower around his face, SpongeBob with another wig on and lipstick, SpongeBob with a rainbow, and SpongeBob with a maid outfit on. So, might be a thing.
Well, SpongeBob's a character. He's just, if SpongeBob had a YouTube channel, he'd be one of the best ones because he has a lot of different personalities. He likes to dress up in costume. Doesn't make him gay. He just has a very vibrant, outgoing personality. He's been on dates with men. He's been on dates with women. He raised a child with Patrick. He took Pearl on a date. But did SpongeBob ever kiss a girl?
I mean, maybe he's too young to even know his sex. Like, he's still in boating school.
The creator of SpongeBob, R.I.P., saw this, that SpongeBob was asexual.
Okay. He is a sponge after all. I don't know. Do sponges recreate? They probably are asexual. They probably just grow. That's how they recreate. They just grow themselves bigger.
Got me thinking now. If you guys want a gay SpongeBob, watch my voiceovers because I make them all sexual.
But it's always like about pussy.
True, except the Patrick one. He's like, "Let me suck your dick, sir." Yeah, SpongeBob boy's hard to do, so I try to do mostly Patrick.
Speaking of LGBTQ, probably shouldn't talk about this. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about it, but let me tell you what happened? Did you see what J.K. Rowling got in trouble for?
Yes.
Oh man. So, she's part of the group of people, and it's a big group on both sides. That she thinks that while she respects transgender movement and acceptability in society, and calling someone by their preferred pronoun, she's still under the belief that if you're born a woman, no matter what you do, you're a woman. And calling yourself a man may have benefits, but it also may have negatives in society. But anyway, so she got in trouble, and my favorite thing that came from this was, I don't know if it's trending, but people were saying they Miney, because Hermione's character came out. Hermione's character came out against what's her name, Emma Stone. She came out, all the Harry Potter characters, or her and Harry anyway, made a statement. Of course you have to make a statement.
Where's Ron?
Yeah, I don't know.
Where's Hagrid?
Maybe Ron and Hagrid are on her side. So yeah, once Emma Stone came out against what J.K. Rowling said, I think they Miney was trending. Oh, fuck me.
They Miney.
Did you pronounce that? You read it before the movies came out, right?
Yes.
Sorry. I'm still on book 7. You want to see where I am at?
Because the movies came out like 2 years after the books. So I would read them books real quick. My grandma got me on them.
I started reading on my Kindle. I got the Kindle app.
I can't do that. Boy, that shit too small.
Well, I did it. I know, but I did it because I want to read in bed with the light off. So it's only a month.
Not good for your eyes.
Trial. I know. Oh, I'm almost done with this chapter.
This chapter.
Anyway,
Chapter
I'm 32%. I'm 32% done with the book. That's what's cool about Kindle. It'll tell you how much.
Deathly Hallows Part 2.
It's all the one book. I can't wait to watch the movie.
No, it isn't.
It's one book. It's 2 movies, but one book.
Oh, I'm tanked.
Yeah, you are. What was I gonna say?
Well, you can use my HBO Max account, but you got to finish in 2 days.
There's no way. Fuck, it was something good. I'm reading Harry Potter.
I'm so dead. You're not finished. You started book 1 in 2016? Hurry up.
No, it was a while ago, way before 2016. I read The Chamber of Secrets in 2000. Oh god, I was probably a long time ago. I don't remember. 10 years maybe.
Chamber of Secrets.
Damn, I wish I remember what I was gonna say. They Miney.
Just run it back. Keep running it back. Was it about trans?
No. Trains, maybe. Hogwarts Express. No.
You know my opinion.
Well. Anyway, PlayStation 5 or Xbox? Which one you copping? Did you see the pictures of the PS5?
I did.
Which one looks best to you?
I didn't see the new Xbox.
Xbox looks like...
What's it? Xbox, what's it called?
It's like Xbox X Series.
Series X?
Series X. But people are roasting PlayStation for the look of their...
It's just a box.
Yeah. Well,
literally.
The Xbox.
Bruh.
This? It looks like... Yeah. It looks like a... I don't know what it looks like. Tell me that's not going to sit nice, though. That's going to sit nice. It looks
sit
pretty.
Nice. That shit look like a mini fridge. I liked the... I'm like OG PS PlayStation guy. So
am I.
I would go PlayStation.
Xbox guy now.
Even though most of my friends are on Xbox. But
I feel like...
I just want to get a console to play video games because I'm not into video games like that anymore. Like 2K is the same. I haven't played Madden since it was on PlayStation 2. And
not even Xbox 360. I guess that's... No.
Yeah, I think I skipped Xbox 360. I
went straight to
one.
PS3 equivalent.
I went PS2 to Xbox One when I got to college. pretty sure. But I don't remember, but I don't care. But I only played sports games growing up, and I'm not interested in the first-person shooters anymore, really. There's like so many games out there, but I just don't care.
I feel like Call of Duty's kind of made a comeback with this Warzone thing. Like I haven't seen people talk about Call of Duty this much since a while
It's
ago.
because people got tired of Fortnite, so they needed another game. Because Fortnite lasted for like 2 years, maybe a year and a half. But definitely PlayStation.
So glad we don't see clips anymore in our group chat.
Oh my God! Of everybody with the first place.
Fuck.
So glad that
was
phase
so
is
annoying.
over. Fucking
Gozy, I'm looking at you.
He's not gonna hear this for 2 weeks.
Maybe more.
Never liked that game, man.
I thought you were gonna say Guy. I was like, agree. Joking.
Jokes.
Joking. All right.
Which you're
Raves.
going Xbox Series X?
I don't think I'm gonna. I might
You're
not
not gonna
get it.
dabble. No,
Like I don't play games anymore.
Yeah, too busy filming weddings.
Jokes. Too busy watching Netflix. Too busy reading Harry Potter. Although when I finish Harry Potter, I have a lot of time on my hands.
Yeah, too busy applying cream.
To my anus.
Or we finish up with the raves. On a happy note.
Finish up this episode so I can go play tennis. I ate like shit today. It's 5. It doesn't get dark till 9. Relax.
Sorry, I don't go outside. I don't know time.
Rave. Okay, yeah. CDC face coverings. Oh wait, yeah. Let me read this tweet.
What does that mean?
I know. I just put a little tip. Oh wait, fuck. So anyway, I saw a tweet saying CDC.
Well, it's actually your tweet.
No, it's not. CDC face coverings. So they came out recently saying that the spread of the virus. Here we go. Spread of the virus is strongly linked to mouth, spit, yelling, spitting, sneezing, and face coverings do the best at slowing down the spread. So, like, that's the safest thing. Like, if you made it mandatory for anyone to leave their house to wear a mask, the cases would drop dramatically. So, obviously, well, we're America. We're free. We're too free to be forced to wear masks, so we're not going to. But it made me think, like, airports are the only place that I can think of. I mean, there are some private companies, like Disney's going to make you, Universal's going to make you. But wherever they make you wear a mask, I think is going to be the safest place to be. So airports being one of them. And then with everyone worried about travel, I feel like airports are the safest place to be right now. Because, like, right now is probably the safest time to fly. I think I made this analogy on another episode. Like, when a restaurant is caught for being dirty and got a violation, like, it's probably the safest time to eat at it, like, right after that, because they're going to be super safe. So I booked 3 flights last week. Eric, this will be more relevant to you because you know the area. I actually am not flying out of Tampa. I'm flying out of Orlando. Because I found the flights were just so much cheaper.
They're way cheaper out of Orlando. Big airport.
I mean, normally it wasn't. Like, before it got this bad, or at another, maybe 3 months ago, I saw they're relatively the same price. But just recently, I saw a flight from Orlando to Dallas was like $100 out of Tampa. Now it's $67. So, booked 3 flights. First stop, Dallas. Talked about this. Going to meet my friend that I've never met. Known each other for 10 years. Speaking of Xbox, met on Xbox 360. Halo Wars. Played a lot of Madden together. Going to meet him for 2 days. I'm going to Phoenix. I still have Eric's money for the trip, so he hasn't asked for it back yet, but he says he's not going. He's going to Illinois, though. He said he might slide.
Give you a little cushion for your liquor money pool. Was it all $134? I'm not gonna ask for that back.
You're not, because you're still gonna go possibly.
Right, I'm gonna pull up.
You're still gonna go possibly.
But like you said, airports probably the safest place to be. Airplanes, different story. Because you're sitting right next to people, full of coughs and sneezes.
Yeah.
I don't think a mask really gonna stop anything.
Yeah.
In a confined space like that,
Bro,
30,000 feet in the air with different, what's the word? Air pressure. I don't know.
Well, recycled air.
Oh.
They recycle the air on the airplane. So that's like, but like I know people that are flying still and they're fine.
Yeah. It's like probability. Just because you fly doesn't mean you're going to get coronavirus.
Right. It's just a risk assessment.
I think you'll be all right, even though you guys are going to Arizona and the cases are like triple every other state. But you go in airport to house, grocery store, liquor store, back to house. Should be all right.
I'll put the house up here on YouTube for you guys to look at because it's pretty funny. It's just like it looks like Osama bin Laden's compound when he was in Pakistan. It's like a really nice place surrounded by desert. So yeah, that's in just over 2 weeks. It's coming fast. Oh, tennis partner just messaged me.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it, but plans have changed.
For now, is what he means.
Yeah.
For
it's
now,
pretty set in stone.
Pretty set in stone for now.
We'll do a third annual trip. Be nice. Speaking of changes, our first annual trip was in Plantation. Did you see they're trying to change the name?
Yeah, I was trying to write that story this morning, but I ran out of time. That's funny.
Yeah, my sister was born in Plantation, Florida. That's where we had our first Daddy's Retreat. You can see the highlights on our Instagram story highlights.
Who's going to post the highlights this year?
Bro, there's 17 of you. Take videos. It ain't that hard. Give everybody the Instagram account. Post stories on it.
Ooh.
You guys are going to be on your phones the whole time anyway.
That's a great idea. Everyone gets to log in for the Instagram account. I got to remember that. That's going to be funny.
I'll just send it
from everyone's perspective.
We should change the password because it's the password to all
of our
accounts.
We will. We'll change the password.
First.
Oof.
Yeah, just had to throw that in there. I got a rave. I bought a longboard because
surf?
No, longboard, like skateboard, but it's long, more flat. Can't do really any tricks on it. No kick flips, no ollies, and it arrives this week. I'm excited because I don't have a bike. I like to ride bikes.
Get a car.
Longboarding is more fun.
Longboarding,
better wheels there. So it'll be nice to get out of the house when I have cabin fever because walking gets old, especially in the hot ass sun.
Why don't you get a bike? Go faster. Travel further.
There's not as much, like if I'm riding on the street, I can get away from a car quicker on a longboard than I can a bike because I can just hop off. On a bike, I'm fucked. I'm going to go flying. But a longboard, I can jump off, maybe hit the windshield and flip a little bit, but I can save my life more on a longboard. I feel like.
If I see pedestrian killed in hit and run crash in Daytona Beach, I'm a cry.
It's a possibility. It could happen while I'm walking, but it hasn't. But trust me, I'm cautious of that every day because I fear my life when I walk because
I can't stand walking near the road. I just imagine a car. People. I just imagine a car, like someone just texting and you're dead. That quick. Talked about it last episode, how quick it happens.
Yeah, that's why I like to walk on the side that the traffic is coming and not have my back to...
Yeah, me too. But still, I'm looking at it, I'm like, if that car, I'm dead.
Yeah, literally every car I walk by, I look at the driver and say, they could just jerk the wheel right once, and I'm out of here.
Yep.
And that's a thought in my head every single day for 45 minutes.
That's not healthy.
It's not, but what am I going to do about it? Can't change that. It's a very strong possibility that could happen. I've had friends hit by a car. I've had friends die on motorcycles. So
have I.
Marcus Johns got hit by a bike. Hit by a car on his bike, Happen to any of us. That's why you just got to be cautious, be weary, and get ready to jump if a car's coming your way.
Was it Shane?
And it's right after the gym, so I got nice fucking muscles in my legs to get ready for that impact.
Was it Shane you were talking about on the motorcycle?
Yes.
Did you know he was my preschool best friend?
I thought you were going to say teacher. What preschool?
Holy Cross in South Daytona.
Holy Cross.
You live it's off Big Tree Road.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, his mom. I don't think she worked there. No.
We used to make fun of our 6th grade math teacher, Ms. Burke.
Why?
She was short and fat, so I would be like, "Hey, you trying to fuck Ms. Burke?" I'd do that shit with my mouth, like pretend to motorboat.
How old
titties.
were you? How old?
13.
Oh my god. I wonder why you are the way you are.
I wasn't 13. I was like 11. 6th
Oh
grade.
my.
That's like 11.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Miss Burke's
like 11.
titties.
Yeah. Horny man.
Horny boy.
Yeah, 6th grade is when I started exploring the regions of my body.
So I remember in 6th grade, I thought it was so crazy. We had that one couple. I feel like there may have been one couple in every school that just made out all the time. God, I wish I remember their names.
Huge cans in middle school back then.
Oh, yeah. This girl.
But now if we went to a middle school, we'd be like,
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? Let me
these
see
aren't
titties.
that big. Maybe I'm lying because TikTok
Joking.
girls are
We're taking
big.
that out. You're supposed to hear me and laugh at me, and I'm supposed to say I'm kidding.
We're
but you
talking
didn't
at the
really
same
hear me.
time about
I know.
middle school titties.
Oh, my God. All right. Episode's over.
Oh, no, it isn't.
What?
I have to let our white followers know that this week is Juneteenth.
Oh.
Do you know what Juneteenth is?
Yes. It's the day.
Thank God. Thank God. Juneteenth, baby. It's a new 4th of July. We're celebrating it every year now.
Fireworks?
Yes,
should.
fireworks. July 4th is now
That would
officially
be cool.
National Day of Cookout. And that's it. So, I'll see you guys on Friday. I think it's Friday. Yes. Juneteenth is on Friday. Enjoy. Anything else? Final words? Final
That's
thoughts?
it. Wish me luck in tennis.
Hey, good luck. What's your record?
It's not a season yet.
Fuck.
Is this
Beat his
episode really
ass.
this long?
Stop giving people your number because you're not friends. Beat his ass. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, listening. Make sure you share this show with your friends, parents, and relatives. Rate and review us on iTunes. Watch us on YouTube when the video drops. And text the word podcast 386-204-6499 to text with us directly. Until next time, thanks again for listening. This has been Drew and Dunn, baby.
Ew.